I'm at CM2 Pizzeria and Bake Shop in Scottsdale, Arizona, where Italian owner Nanta Sedano is going to show us how he makes his bourbon cherry pie. Nantas is making dough for this deep 10-inch double crust pie, or you could make 2 pies with this dough, which would be great for the holidays. So he's using 7 cups of all-purpose flour with 400 grams of butter, which is equal to 27.5 tablespoons, 27 3/4 if you want to be exact.
This in the freezer because this dough is very malleable, but the warmer the butter, the easier it is for it to be very, very soft. So the best way to do it is just keep the butter in the freezer for a few minutes, and then you're good to go. All right, I think I've done this enough times to where I can do this blindly, but you can tell me if I'm right. Let's see, it should be about 400 grams.
Yep, you are good. So I see you're cutting up the butter in about 1-inch pieces. So is this dough super soft because of the butter?
It's a very dense dough, but it becomes soft. So when you pick it up with your hands, you can actually, the weight of it will make it stretch over your hands. So it'll be very thin over your hands, but the rest will be very thick. So when you put it down, it's not even. So you really have to even out the butter. Then you just pulse this until it takes all the butter on. And you'll notice the consistency of this will become very cakey on the outside without really taking that long to make. So I don't know if you notice how the flour is moving around this now. You can actually see that it's actually well clumped together.
Yeah, all the butter is completely mixed into the flour. He's adding 4 whole eggs and processing until the dough is really smooth. That dough is beautiful. Okay, so he's going to divide this in half and wrap each and refrigerate for at least 15 minutes. Then he's rolling out the first one for the bottom crust between 2 pieces of lightly floured parchment paper.
Alright, so that's roll time.
Then he's putting this in the freezer on a piece of cardboard, but you could also use the back of a baking sheet. He's getting the second ball of dough out of the refrigerator. And can you tell us why thinner or thicker than 1/4 of an inch is not good?
Because then your cooking times get weird, and that's where you really start having problems, because when you cut into it, it's not cooked evenly, so it'll just break. We work quickly because there's a lot of in and out on this one.
So are you cutting irregular shapes as opposed to a lattice?
Yeah, there's no rhyme or reason to what I do most of the time. But yeah, if I want to do something different, this is what I'm doing now. You can actually try the dough. It's actually really good.
Oh my God. Okay, for the bourbon cherry filling, he's adding 4 tablespoons of cornstarch to 6 cups of dark unsweetened cherries, 1 cup of brown sugar, and 1/4 cup of bourbon.
And you're just going to cook it down. It's not going to take that long to cook it down. If you want, a lot of people, and what tastes really good with cherries is almond extract. But I personally, this is how much I use extracts, and you can see that it still has the seal on top. I don't want to use that. So we just cooked it down, so you can see how the cherries have been macerated, and it's a lot thicker because of the cornstarch that we put in there.
Right.
And then you just also added a little bit of butter.
He's pressing the dough around the sides and the bottom really well. That's why I like that there's plenty of dough here. So you've got ice in the bottom bowl there to cool the cherries down quicker.
Yeah, so I'm getting impatient.
And now the filling is thick enough and cool enough to put over the dough. So he removed the second sheet of dough from the refrigerator and inverts it over the top. Then he removes the parchment paper and taps the edge to seal the dough together. That really makes it easy to cut the edge off. Then it goes in the 400-degree oven for approximately 50 minutes until browned. This was fantastic, and you gotta make this. Subscribe to CM2 Pizzeria and Bake Shop on YouTube for amazing videos and recipes like Dark Side of the Mousse, which I've linked below, and see all of Non Tossedano's creations on Instagram, CM2PBS.